Hey, welcome back to another episode of Miss Hill Creations. With the 4th of July coming up, I thought we would do something patriotic related. So what I've done is I've taken our 4-inch coaster mold from Let's Resin, and I have cut out part of a napkin, obviously an American flag portion of a napkin, and we are just going to lay that right on top of this resin. Now the resin's been curing for about, it's tacky, for about an hour on my heating mat. So it's tacky, it's not completely dry, and it's not wet, it's just a little bit tacky, which is perfect. We're just going to lay that right on top, secure it down, just push out as many air bubbles as you possibly can. And I went ahead and cut this one to size. I don't normally cut edges, but I knew I was going all the way to the edge of the mold with this one, so I didn't mind it being a straight edge instead of a torn edge. But normally I would prefer it to be a torn edge. All right, we're going to come back to this once it's completely cured, and we'll do a top coat and talk about how we're going to do the base. Be right back. Okay, so the flag has cured, and I've gone ahead and mixed up some more resin, and I've put some glitter in it, just a teensy tiny bit of our Unicone glitter, just to give it a little bit of sparkle. We don't want it to be too girly in case a gentleman purchases it. And we want it domed up nicely so that there's less cleanup. That looks good. Okay, and then what I'm going to do next is, this is our mold that holds the base, and you can see the little curve here. I think what I want to try to do is I want to pour blue so that it sits, because it sits this way when you pour it. So I think I want to, at the top of this curve, do blue from the top of that curve and down. So it'll go on both sides here, but it'll just be blue in the corner. So let me get you one that's already done. This is one that I made in a couple of videos. Oh no, not my dirtle. Okay, always check your stuff. So this is one I made a couple of videos ago, and so what I'm thinking is when you pour it, it pours this way. So this is what you see here on the top. Okay, so you're pouring it this way. So if I can, I want to pour this portion here. So this corner, it'll be blue, and it'll be blue all the way across and over to here. So that'll represent our stars portion of the flag. And then I'm going to pour red and white stripes going back and forth across it. So that is my plan. We're going to see if it works. I'll do a couple layers with you, and then I'll probably do the rest of it off camera. Now I've got all kinds of junk in my flag. Doggone it. Hair. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up and mix up some more resin, come back and do that little blue portion, and then we'll be right back. So I've got my blue mixed up now, and I'm gonna pour it in nice and slow down the edge here. Trying not to incorporate any bubbles, let it settle down into the corners. I'm gonna go ahead and top this up just to the top of that curve, and then we're gonna let this set, and then we'll come back and add the rest of the layers. And now that the blue is done, we'll do the same with the white. Okay, our resin is dried. Let's pour this one first, and then we're gonna come back to that. I have my red stick out because we've made up some red resin. I don't know if you can see the different layers in that yet. We have the blue in the bottom, and then I went ahead and layered a white, we put white on the bottom, and then I did a layer of red, and then another layer of white. That's what's in there now. So we're going to put another layer of red in here. And I have it on my heating mat because I really want to try and get this done today. And we want this layer to come all the way up to the top, not to cover this, but just to the to the bottom of this. And then my last layer will be white, and it will cover the bottom. This is going to turn out pretty cool. Our family are a huge family of patriotics. We got a lot of military in our family. Couldn't be more proud of them. So this kind of stuff makes me very, very happy to do. And it's self-leveling, so as long as I pour it nice and slow over here, it'll go all the way around the edge. Okay, let's go ahead and unmold this one. Got just a little bit of cleanup to do around the edges there, which is no big deal. It'll come off super easy. And then I can take a file and file that down a little bit on those little jagged points. And then I'll probably, I might put a top layer on that one. I haven't decided yet. But that's that one. And we've made 4, so I have 2 that look like that one. And then the napkin, the other 2 pieces are just a little bit different. The blue star pieces are just a little bit smaller. Which is no big deal. It's just the way that the napkin played out. So we've got 2 different styles of flags. And then when I get the white layer, oh, I don't want that on there. When I get the red layer cured on this one, we'll pour that last white layer, and then we'll be good to unmold it and see how that one turned out. So I'll bring you back after this is completely done. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, let's go ahead and unmold this. You can see the stripes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And I'm even okay without it having any stars or anything on it. That turned out so neat. And then we've got a full set of coasters. So we can set down inside of it. What do you think? I love it. I think that turned out really, really sharp. I'll get some good pictures and show those to you. Super easy to make. It does take time, especially the base, but if I'd have done this at the same time I was doing these, they'd have all been done at the same time. So, and with my heating mat, this only took me about a day. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic day. Hopefully this gives you some inspiration, and I want you to have a wonderful and safe holiday. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.